Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Dirt Pro late models here at Lernerville. A lot of really fast people here. We're car number 5 out of 14 in this race. We're not the super fast, but the fastest I got in practice was like a 130 something, so it'd be a couple spots higher. If you'd like to use my qualifying and heat setup, here it is. You can pause the video, use it, screenshot it if you'd like. I don't care. But I'm not amazing at making setups by any means. I just do the best with what I know how to do, but still get some decent speed out of it. So hopefully that can help you guys out there. It's gonna be a tough race though. There's a lot of really fast people here. Probably strength of field of this is probably very high. Gonna do our best to run the top here for qualifying. I don't like running the top here because I go over the edge all the freaking time. For the feature race, I'll probably be running the bottom like I did in the super late model race last week that we actually got a win in somehow. Running the bottom. Everybody else just went over the top. That is not a very good first lap. Let's see if we can gain some speed here at the 3 and 4. Don't smack the wall. Should be a little quicker there. 306, not great, but the track did get worn out a little bit more than it was in practice. Pole's a 147 right now. That's a pretty good time still. But a lot of fast guys here. A lot of really fast guys. Still got to wait on a couple more to qualify, so I'll pick it up when we're about to go green for the heat races. Alright, so we qualified 10th. A couple more guys beat us before the end of that, so we are going to have to sit here and watch heat number 1. We are starting 5th in the second heat. Should be an interesting race overall. A lot of really fast guys, but everybody's times from, well, you can't see the practice times anymore. Everybody's time slowed down about a tenth and a half or something like that from practice, which is kind of crazy. Track definitely got more worn out throughout the race, or through the practice at least, and the qualifying. So I imagine I'm gonna be running like mid or bottom in the feature for sure. Top is still going to be probably preferred in the heat races, but I'll probably run the middle during the heat races just to be safe. Just so I don't go over the edge. Because I'm not the greatest at trying to get...
come out of 3 and 4 and completely wadded that wall.
Oh, rip Justin. I was wondering what happened to him. Because he is usually fast. You can definitely smack that wall off of 4 very easily if you go... If you just get barely over the edge right there in 4, your back end will smack that wall.
Yeah, I cannot
it sucks.
put a good qualifying lap down here for some reason.
It is tough. You messed up just a little bit.
Be able to, but
you'll go over.
No, man.
Be interesting to see where these guys decide to run. They got 8 laps. I think there's only what, 7 of them in each of them.
I'm
each
like,
heat.
oh shit, I'm gonna go off the track, and then I just completely shit the bed. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's a tough track. I like this track because it's so tough.
Think about it. Qualifying just sucks here. You're worried about going off the track. If it's got an outside wall, you can't even brush it, or you're screwed.
Yeah, that's the good thing about this track not having
that shit's stupid.
walls.
They should change that.
What do you mean change that?
Yeah.
That they have that for
again,
places like Bristol
or whatever, you'll have those guys running
because
up the wall,
in Bristol on the oval side,
fast time.
you can smack the wall as hard as you want going into like the turns at Bristol and just get like a Bristol bounce, they call it. It's very fast, but it's very cheap.
Like obviously there's a way where they say like, oh yeah, you're really wall riding, it doesn't fucking count at all.
3 is running completely on the bottom, which is interesting. I like to see it. The 4 is ripping that top, going quick. 3 is staying safe on the bottom. Go back here, see what happens. 1 and 7 side by side. I want to see if the 1 can complete this pass back here. Tries to throw a slider, not going to quite make it. Sends the 7 off the track, rips 7.
Nice job, dumbass.
Yeah, the 1 kind of
clear it all, by the way.
the 1 definitely was not clear there. That was a bad slider. That's the thing I always worry about at this track. Somebody trying to throw a slider and just hitting you off the track. I hate that about this track, but that's part of it. He's trying to make up spots because he messed up in qualifying. This is interesting. I like to see that the 3's able to keep the lead here. One definitely gets, oh, 3 smacked the wall really hard. Surprised the 4 didn't try to go low on him. Seems like a lot of guys are running like that middle bottom lane right now because the top's getting worn out. I want to see more people running the high side so that gets worn out more for the feature. I like when that gets worn out more because then my bottom kind of starts to come in more. But it seems like the bottom middle-ish area is coming in pretty well right now. 4 about went off there. Ooh, his back right was just barely off. That was close. 1's up top, 2's on the bottom, 4's up top, 3's on the bottom. It's funny how they all ended up in the same heat. What lap are they on? They're on the last lap now. 4's probably just gonna be a little defensive here, not try to go off track, keep his position. Nope, he runs the outside. I thought he was gonna run like that lower line. 1 tries to throw it in deep, not gonna quite make it stick. Good first race. Hopefully we can do the same. Justin didn't even get in. I don't know why. He's usually pretty quick. Should be an interesting race overall though. Hopefully we can gain a couple spots here on the bottom, middle area. I hope more people run the top though. It is faster if you could hit it right. I'm just not good at that. I'd much rather not go off the track and stay in the middle lower lane, maybe be like half a tenth or a tenth slower lap and just be safer. Sometimes you could be faster because they might mess up at the top because it's very slick up there. That or they just completely go off and you gain a ton of time. But I do enjoy this track because it is the only one without walls currently on iRacing. So it has that element of you better not mess up or you're going to screw yourself. Because it won't cause a caution either, which I really love. So there's usually not many cautions at this race. In this race, at least. Because everybody just goes off the track. It's kind of rare when people have... Oh, there went the 1 car. Rip. Oh, that's a weird bump. My car just went like way low going right there. That was weird.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Got some airborne there. Got a little airborne. Alright. Didn't mess up the car, hopefully at least. Don't know why the 1 disconnected though. That's weird. But there's only 14 people in this race. Everyone moves on to the feature immediately, so that's great. No consolation race to tear up the track even more. Which I wouldn't be opposed to at this race. Hopefully we can have a pretty good start being in the same lane as the leader. That'd be great. Then we're going to jump straight into the feature. I just have to remember to change my setup. That's the thing. I got to change my setup before we go into the race. That's why I don't like being in heat number 2. I've forgotten to change my setup before. Oh, he's back. 1 car's back. But if you forget to change your setup, you're probably going to run out of fuel if you do what I do in the heat and qualifying races. I drop my fuel as much as I can for the heat and qualifying because they only allow you to go down to 5 gallons. In the late models, at least. Oh, my car did not turn. So we lost a spot straight off the start because I messed up. Or at least my car did not want to turn there. It was very weird. See what we can do here in like this middle lane. A little too sideways through it. I like my feature setup a lot though. I did a decent amount of practice in it, running like the bottom middle lane with the track completely worn out. It's going to be a lot less worn out in this race than what I was practicing in. So my setup should be alright overall. People are beating and banging a little bit, but nobody's really wrecking or going over the edge currently. 11 throws a slider, he stays on track. That's the bad thing about throwing a slider. Sometimes if you throw a slider, you go way too far. Catching the 11. I'm a little quicker than him, it seems like. He's getting the run off the corners though, which makes a lot of sense. Smack the wall pretty good there.
Got one outside.
3 and 4 is easier to hit the outside in. I go over the edge a lot more in 1 and 2 than in 3 and 4.
Got one outside. All clear.
3 and 4 is definitely easier to rip the top in. But you don't like lose as much time in 3 and 4 as you do 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is where you can make up a lot of time or lose a lot of time, because that's the more likely one you're going to go over in. But if you hit it right up top, you're a lot faster. Alright, nobody really went over the edge, so we lost a spot because of the very start, which sucks, but
Good race,
it is what it is. Everybody's freaking hitting each other after the race, okay. Alright, need to change my setup before we go into the race. Setups, Lernerville feature. Here's my feature setup if you guys would like to use it. I'll show it here real quick because we only got a minute till the race starts. It's a little different, got a little bit more fuel, a little bit different. A couple little different things, not too much different, but it's just to rebalance the car with the more fuel in it, basically. And the track gets more slicked off. So you have to change a couple different things. The main things I mess with is like the rear stagger, the fuel, the gear ratio, the axles, like the chassis and axle, the J-bars. I don't mess with too much else, I think. Because I don't know a whole lot about setups, but I mess with a couple things that I know that could help. That's pretty much it. But we're starting back here in 12th. Hopefully we can have a pretty solid race here. Gain some spots out of it, like we usually do in a feature race here. Some people will go over the edge for sure. These cars suck driving slow.
Outside road now. Pit road is closed. Catch the 12 car.
Much rather drive these cars faster than slower, because these things are very, like, not responsive to slow. They want to go to the right by themselves. So there was one guy in both heats that didn't race. The guy behind me and then Justin that's starting 13th, which I don't understand why they didn't race in the heat race, but oh well. Is what it is.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Guess they wanted to start in the back for the feature for some reason, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully we can get clear of a lane and get low in the first corner so I don't have to try to run the outside.
Good luck.
Yeah, some people are gonna definitely need it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Green, green, green.
Alright, car turn that time. Almost a little too much.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Definitely want to be down here for my setup. My setup likes down here more. I built it for like the mid-bottom area. The only thing is, running down there if somebody's right behind you, I am nervous that people are going to run me over just because you have to slow down a decent amount in these corners and get sideways. That usually causes some cautions. And like every series. Oh, holy crap.
Caution is out.
I never saw that coming.
Wow. Pit road is closed. Past the 8, past the...
I hope that didn't damage my wheel or anything.
Checking up for a slide job back there.
Past the...
I never even saw that car turned or anything like that. That was terrifying. That was like a jump scare. I was not ready for.
Past the 9, past the...
Alright, so we're behind the 11. I think this is double file restarts, if I'm not mistaken, in the pros until the last 5 or 10 laps. I think 10 laps. I think it's double file restarts. But holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. I need to go back in the replay and see what happened, because I honestly never saw somebody get spun. That scared the crap out of me. Let me know if you guys got as
Yeah,
scared as I did,
right.
because I did not see it coming. If you guys saw it coming, let me know, because I was focused in on, like, not running up into somebody or the guy in front of me, and all of a sudden there was a car facing me. I did not see it at all. But it doesn't say we have any damage, like, wheel damage or anything, so I'm happy about that.
Alright, man, we're going.
Oh, we're on the outside again? Fuck.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
I'd rather be on the inside, damn it. I'm guessing we're in, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10th now? So we gained a row through all that? 2 spots, because we started 12th.
Great job, driver.
Yep, I'm in the top 10, yay. Out of 14, not great, but hopefully we can continue to gain some spots.
Green flag.
Okay, I got hit from behind.
You got one inside.
Good, you're
Clear, all clear. You're up top 3 wide. You got one inside.
Well, that's not great. I don't like being up top 3 wide. Oh, 10 got hit.
Oh, my bad, I got loose.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Okay, able to get down. Happy about that. I don't know what happened on that start, but I got like hit in the back left barely,
All clear, all
and then it got my car completely sideways, and then I got into the 8 because I was sideways and everybody's just hitting the gas. The top definitely has a lot of speed to it right now still, because it's not as worn out as I was hoping.
outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I think we're 3 wide. Oh, we were for a second, probably in that corner.
You're clear high, clear high.
Alright, I need to do something different. I at least need to run the top in 3 and 4 where I know I can, because people are just blowing away from me. Oh, they're all wrecking.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Yeah, another
Caution is
one
out.
is
Line up single file. Your road is closed. Past the 8, past
Don't know exactly what happened there, but there was like 3 or 4 guys stacked up.
was a freaking joke.
Yeah, it was. Don't know what happened to the guys in front of us. There was like There was like 3 they were like 3 wide or something. Somebody got pushed off track. I don't know what the caution was for. Maybe the guy that was just off
I
track.
don't think that had anything to do with you. That was in front of me.
Your road is now open.
Yeah, I don't know if I came down a little bit, because I know I got tapped in the back left and it got me completely sideways for you behind.
Nah, it looked like homeboy in front of you come up, pinched you up into the wall, and I just happened to be there too.
Oh no, I was sideways going to the right because I got tapped in the back left. I don't think the guy in front of me had anything to do with it. I don't know if I was too far down on the guy low. I'm not sure.
Oh, I got you.
Might have been a little bit of me too. I was the one that came up a little bit. I slid a little bit high coming off.
That's what I saw.
Alright. Another restart. We're going to be on the outside again.
Nah, you're good, dude.
I wish we could restart on the bottom. That'd be nice, because starting on the outside, it's already slick up here. So every time we hit the gas to go, it just gets completely sideways. Because everybody likes to pinch each other.
Next time by. Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
9, you're on the bottom. There you go. I need to just hit the outside better or something. I need to do better.
Your nose piece is missing.
Get
Eric.
ready.
Oh yeah, the car behind me, his front is missing.
Painful. Good to know I KO'd that wall.
He KO'd that wall. That was funny. I don't think I've ever heard somebody say that.
Green, green, green. Alright, man. 20 to go. Go get him.
Oh, he's over. Alright, got by him. That's nice. I'm right in the slick. That was a bad corner.
You got one inside.
Oh, I'm over. I'm over going into the damn corner.
Inside. Stay high. Clear low.
Well, that was my bad. I was just trying to freaking stay on track. How is that not a caution, though? Out of all the other ones, how is that one not? Oh, well. This track is tough. Annoying at the same time. I ran like a little too high coming off a 2. And my right sides were just off the track. I was like teeter-tottering on the edge. Which really sucked. Alright, let's see if we can do anything here, though. I'm definitely catching the 14 already. Oh no, don't go over. Felt my back tire just barely get over. I thought I was gonna go into that wall. Slow car up high. I don't like the sound of that because I'm up high and I can't see a thing in these corners. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Not sure what happened there. Justin was sideways on the middle of the back, on the middle of the front stretch actually. At least that bunches us back up with everybody, but we're starting probably on the outside again. Actually, we might be on the bottom now because Matthew disconnected. I don't know what the hell happened. There's been more cautions here than I expected, though.
I split off, but I figured I gave him enough room to.
You got blatted?
But obviously, he must not have let off.
Oh, that's the. They said 2. I thought I was the 2 car for some damn reason. I don't know. I'm usually a higher car number.
How bad does my nose look, Fritz?
Where did that other guy just go?
I
guess he just went to the pits. Oh, we're gonna probably start on the outside because of that, then. Fuck.
I say I hit him pretty hard when he came off the wall.
His whole car is freaking like smushed together on the left and right. I think we're restarting 10th now because of that, which sucks. I don't want to be in 10th. I know my car probably looks pretty bad too, because my front right is probably pretty messed up from the first caution, where I did not know a guy was turned backwards.
All right, man, we're going green.
Yeah, we're on the outside. Fuck.
All right, man. Line up on the outside row now.
This should be interesting. We got like 13 laps to go.
Me in the heat too. Josh, you son of a bitch.
Get ready.
It sounded sarcastic, but I don't think it was. I think that was just the way his voice is, and it sounds sarcastic, but it was funny.
All right, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Ooh, 10 got really weird loose there.
Got one inside.
See if we can get by the 9 here on the top. Ran too low in that corner. I don't know if I need a higher gear for my setup to be on the bottom, because I thought it was decent on the bottom, but it does just not get up to like the RPMs it needs to a lot. So we're in 9th now. Hey, we gained 3 spots from the beginning of this somehow, but we were all the way in the back to start, so I'm not that surprised. Just surprised on how the race has gone overall. Okay, this bottom's not working out for me. Let's go high. Top's not gonna work for me either. Fuck.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Didn't want to come straight back on the track 'cause I knew one of them was right on the edge. That is my problem here at Lernerville. I'm not great at putting my back right on the edge and not going over, especially when it gets worn out like this. I could do it in 3 and 4 better than 1 and 2, but still go over sometimes.
Blew up.
Blew up. Oh god. Ripped the 7. Oh, he was already a lap down though. How the hell did he blow up? You have too high of a gear ratio in that thing or what?
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution in this corner, it's a bad one. Guy was turned right here. There's a guy over the hump. Don't know if the 2 is gonna get a spot back or not because he was over the whole corner. I don't think so. That would mean we'll be all back on the outside again. We could not catch a break being... Oh, maybe we will be on the bottom. Because he was the wreck, I guess. So we might be on the bottom in the 9th place. I'll take it. Actually, this is probably going to be single file restart. Now that we finally would be on the bottom, it's going to be single file restart because it's the last 10 laps. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Did not catch a break with all that. Oh well. Lernerville is tough. Like, this is not one of my better tracks by any means. In any series. That's why I was so shocked last week when we won in the supers. Just by running the bottom. That's also why I like fixed setups, because I'm not good at making a setup, so... That's another reason why I'm probably not doing too well here. Because these pros are only in open setup, which I hate.
Sorry, Brent. I didn't really see what was going on in front of you.
There's been a lot of wrecks this race, which I'm very surprised about. Like, I'm surprised there's been as many cautions as there has been. Yeah, it's single file restart this time. Finally, we would be on the bottom. I think we'd be in 9th and be on the bottom lane. A freaking squeaky ass wheel when we go slow is so annoying to me. I don't know how much you guys actually hear it, but I hear it freaking every corner. Every time I let off. I actually got the top really well that time.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Let's see if we can hook the bottom, maybe get by this 9 car.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
They're like 3 wide behind me.
All clear, all clear.
I know this 6 wants to take it 3 wide. He's definitely faster. Him and the 2 right there. They're definitely faster. They got a better setup.
Bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. You're all
I was making that bottom work for a second though we were 3 wide.
You got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Go.
Damn it, I'm getting too sideways off the corner. Like, I'm just having really bad exits.
You got one outside. All clear, all clear. White flag, one more left to go.
Trying not to come up into him.
Clear high.
Probably gonna finish 11th here unless I have a really good corner. Nope. Okay. Damn, that's tough. I hate open setup so much. I wish these had a fixed setup, damn it. Oh well.
Checkered flag. This
I do well in some tracks. This track is just still a newer one that's... Oh, did the one end up winning that shit? Damn. He was all the way back in 8th or something to start with, I think?
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Alright.
Alright, gotta go back and see some of that, because that was a whole bunch of wrecks. Where am I at? Need to go back to the very beginning, because I had no clue that this wreck was happening. That was right behind the 13. What even happened? Where did somebody get spun at? It was like this next lap, because I know it was coming off a 2. What happened? I want to at least see what car it is, and I'll go back up to that car. Because I was so confused. I had no... Oh, the 7. Oh, he blew up, too. Maybe that's why he blew up. So what happened here? Okay, something with the 10. What happened? The 1... I went back way too far. 1 goes in, throws a really big slider. He goes way low. 10 probably didn't expect him to do that. He checks up. Goes back down. 11 or 7 runs into him. I had no clue the 7 was there. That scared the crap out of me. Where was my cockpit view? Because I never saw this coming. Because where was it? It was up in this top right. Yeah, I didn't even look at that. The 10 and the 7 hit, and I didn't even see it. Because I was focused in on the back of the 13. You could see it like up here where the logo is. I had no clue it was coming though, because I was not looking there. That scared the crap out of me. Holy shit. That's hilarious. That really sucked, but it didn't really hurt our car, which we were lucky with. What happened on this restart? I want to see this. Because I was just going, I got tapped in the back right, a little bit of net code, but I think he came up a little bit too high because he was pushing Justin all the way up too, but that got me. Because it had nothing to do with the guys in front of me. It was all me and the 9, so sucked for Justin a lot. Then where did I like go off the track? And I hit the 7. I fucked that up real bad. Okay, that was a caution because the 14 was off. I think the 7 went off here. I think it was next lap where I rode the high side. I got a little bit too high coming off a 2 because I didn't want to hit Justin down here. Yeah, I got a little too high. My right sides were on the edge. I was trying to just join back up there without smacking somebody. I thought he was a lot lower too. Oh, his back end barely hit me. Damn, I thought he was lower. But that was my bad. I didn't rejoin right. I didn't rejoin at the right spot, which really sucks for both of us, but it is what it is. Next caution came out. What happened with the 6 and the 2? Because they got together here pretty late. It was like around this lap. Oh, the 2 just went in way too hard. Like, the 6 was very sideways. The 3 and the 1 were real sideways too, because that's probably a battle of 3 wide for the lead, which they're super sideways. I'm surprised. Well, damn. Holy shit, the 1 just like flew through that corner. How the hell did you do that? Alright, I just want like a regular view of this. Like, how the hell? He went all the way down and just gassed it and went all the way up the track. Like, damn. But I know the 2 went all the way off the track. He got hit from behind afterwards. Because he went in. I think the 6 checked up. The 1 just barreled into it. And then the 12 got into the back of him, sent him over. I was wondering what the hell happened. But that was a tough race. Tough race for everyone. There was a lot of X's in that race for most of the field. Surprised the 1 went from 8th, I think, 7th to 1st. Yeah, he was in the first heat, not the 2nd. So 10th to 3rd, that was good on him. I only gained 1 spot. Definitely going to lose a little bit of iRating though, being car number 5. 14 guys in this race, finishing 11th, which really sucks, but it is what it is. We'll try to get back in the super race, which is at USA, which will be next. And then we'll go see what kind of iRating we lost in this race, so let's go check it out. All right, results are in. Strength of field was 33.62. I cannot speak. But that I knew it was going to be a really high strength of field. It was a very tough field overall. And I was car number 5. We lost 62 in that race, which really sucks. Brings us back down to 39.23. Definitely trying to get back up to 4K. Been struggling a couple races lately. That street stock race where we got turned in right at the end really sucked. We definitely would have gained some iRating out of that. We lost a good amount. And then this race, I just wasn't fast in. Don't have the setup for it. I'm not great at making setups. I wish these had a fixed race, damn it. Because these are my favorite cars to drive. I wish they had a fixed race, but oh well. We'll try to get it back in the next one. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more races, and I'll catch you guys in the next race.